Hello everyone, Zane here, welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV video. So today I'm going to go over the list of items that you should be gathering and crafting for the culinarian recipes coming in patch 7.4. So before I did this video, something told me to find a pattern in the culinarian recipes, and I think I finally found one. Not like I was looking for it in the past, but again something told me to look. So here's the pattern that I found. The first two high quality materials always are with Dawn Trail. Then the second one is with Endwalker. Dawn Trail, Endwalker. Dawn Trail, Endwalker. Dawn Trail, Endwalker, and the exception with this, which is from Shadowbringers. So you have Shadowbringers, and then you have Endwalker materials that can be put into the mix. Now here's the other thing. When it comes to the second item, usually they almost use all of the materials. So if you go into the level 91 to 95, you'll find that the chili sauce, the mezcal, mountain salt, royal syrup, corn oil, and whipped cream will always be in the recipes. So there is the mountain salt, there is the whipped cream, there is the syrup, there is the whipped cream again, mezcal, corn oil, chili sauce, so on and so forth. So all 6 ingredients from Dawn Trail were used in 3-star. So most likely they're going to be using all 6 in the 4-star recipes. If you look at the Endwalker ones, you'll find dark rye flour. Because we have the mountain salt, northern sea salt most likely won't be used. Because we have some recipes that use the perilla oil, this one also will be used. Palm sugar also will be used because since there's no sugar in Dawn Trail. Garlean cheese, there's no cheese in Dawn Trail, so they will pull from that. And there is no milk in Dawn Trail, so they will use coconut milk. So if you look at the current ones, you will find there's the Garlean cheese, there's the palm sugar, there's the coconut milk, there's the dark rye flour, and the one thing that you don't see is the sea salt. So because we have the current salt, they don't use it. So there's the oil from Shadowbringers, there's the oil from Endwalker. So there is the pattern. Now for the gatherable items, as you notice, there's no milk in Dawn Trail, so they will pull the milk from Endwalker. The eggs, there's no eggs in Dawn Trail, so they will pull eggs from Endwalker. So you can almost guarantee that things that use eggs will be from Endwalker, so holding on to milk and the eggs are a good idea. For teas, the leaves here will most likely be used, so grabbing some of those would be good. And then when the recipes come out, then you'll know exactly which ones you go for because of the stats. The maple mate uses the lemonette. Lemonette is almost always reused, so grabbing lemonette is a good idea. Cinnamon. Sometimes you'll find cinnamon in cookies, so having some cinnamon on hand is a good idea. Giant popotos, you're going to be using these anyway if you're going to be using the current crafter and gatherer food, which I've already determined that the crafter food, this one here, will give you better quality over the steak, so having giant popotos will help with that. The alpaca fillet and rroneek chuck most likely, so stock up on those. They already used the lentils, so I'm expecting them not to use the lentils this time, but the tomatoes obviously you want to stock up on. Bell peppers already got used, but I will still hold on to some just in case. There's no onions in Dawn Trail, so pick up some alien onions, and of course the garlic as well as white pepper. For peppermints, most likely you're going to use those for the Dasan anyway, so make sure you grab peppermint as well. Now if you're going to be using these, obviously you're going to be using the goldentail, mountain salt, the perilla oil, the thavnarian paprika, and also the levinchrome aethersands. You'll be needing this for the new food, so stock up on that. Okay, and the upland wheat flour and the chili sauce for the other one if you're using the gathering perception food. If you need more GP, if the GP cap is not reached on the new gatherer nodes, then you might have to go somewhere else besides the golden tail pie. Okay, so everything will be in the description for items in that area. So this is not 100% guaranteed. I'm just going by the pattern that I noticed. So there could be some variables in there that I don't know or don't expect to happen. So take this list with a grain of salt. And most importantly, make sure you stock up on crystals and clusters for making the ingredients, as well as orange strip turn-ins to get the new food. Okay, so basically that is everything that you will need to know to grab for the culinarian recipes coming out in 7.4. Okay, so again, look back at other recipes to kind of give an idea and just try to gather at least 100 of each item just to be safe. When it comes to the monster drops, just do some faith and have your retainers get them as well. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the rest of my channel for more Final Fantasy XIV content plus prep videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Happy farming! And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content and help with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to support my channel even further, consider becoming a YouTube member, Patreon supporter, or help me on Ko-Fi. The links for those will be in the description down below, as well as my Discord. And an extra special shout out to the members on screen. So until next time, if you ever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging